Oh, fuck.
What? What?
I cannot believe you. Fuck you.
Why don't you say?
God damn it, you're a cunt.
How do you feel right now?
I'll tell you, I feel like fucking killing you because you've acted. Because you know what? For the first time in our podcast, you acted exactly like me, you dumb shit. Press the fucking button.
Yeah.
Give me the mic. Here's you. Give me the mic. Give me the mic. We have a guest.
How does it feel? You learned a lesson.
But here's the thing. I panic when you're around, but you panic in front of other people. Oh.
You know what?
Fuck you.
What I did.
Oh, I can't believe it.
What I did.
We did.
And I had to do this in front.
minutes.
And I'm sorry I had to do this in front of another person.
Here's what you missed. 30 minutes.
It wasn't 30 minutes. It's about 7, right?
It was 30 minutes of the best podcasting we'd ever done, and you'll never hear it because
there's no way it was ever better than Ellen talking about blood on her pussy.
Listen to me. You have a fucking mustache. You're like a porno star.
Are you upset because you did that whole thing and now it's not? You don't feel like it's fresh anymore.
Seika. God damn you.
I have a mustache. Yeah.
It's sweaty. It's weird.
It's fucking sexy. Someone brought sex into the closet. It was me. I brought it in. I did it in a powerful, manly way.
Yeah.
Instead of you do it more like girly fashion.
No, if you like 14-year-old boy rape, then that's exactly what you brought into the closet. Listen to me.
It's a little offensive.
We had. Is it?
We have listeners.
Who are
no? That's all we don't have.
We don't have listeners.
Okay, never mind. No, I disagree with your boy rape characterization.
Well, now you're bringing it back up again.
I think that I have a sexy mustache that would be enjoyed by ladies or men or trannies, like a half man, half woman situation. I have a powerful sexuality.
You know what's
that
great
is coming
is that
through on my face in the form of a mustache. And by the time this podcast is over,
I can't even.
You two gentlemen are going to be pantsless.
There's another gentleman in the closet. That's not happened before.
You're listening to Walking the Room.
Oh, man.
With Dave Anthony and Greg Barrett.
Let me have the mic. Let me have the microphone. Let me do it. Let me do it.
We have a guest. Are you shocked at our unprofessional...
I'm just glad to see that this is how other people do podcasts. because you know what? Like, the amount of times that we have, like, because Charlie records our podcast onto, like, this, like, you know, I think it's like one of those original Macintosh computers when they were still, like, beige coloured. And, you know, and he's, like, peddling under the table and there's tin cans and strings. And the amount of times we've finished an episode and then just gone, no, that didn't record.
A whole episode?
A whole episode. We'll talk for 45 minutes.
It happens to everybody. And we should add that we are joined by someone from, I think, England. Who is some sort of comedian.
Yes.
But more importantly, does a podcast
that we love.
In their
30-odd foot a pod.
From your village.
I mean, they're fucking, right off the bat, they're
how you can find
fucking
it.
taking the piss out of Russell Crowe right at the beginning, I believe.
Well, you guys are going to eventually have a fight with them.
I mean, I love that they fucking, like, here's the name. Look, our podcast is sad and pathetic, but we're not picking fights with guys who can kick the shit out of us, right?
No, we are all the time.
Who are we? Oh, we are, right?
Tim Cook could fucking murder me.
Oh, yeah, he could.
Are you kidding me?
Right. He'd fucking beat you in a smile contest.
He works out. He would grab one of my nipples, one of my tits, pull it, and then punch me in the face.
Yeah, I know it. Could you imagine you guys having a hair off? He'd fucking destroy you.
What are you talking about?
Those are pretty curls.
This shit just got real, didn't it?
We have a podcast that we love from Australia.
Yes.
That is called 30-Odd Foot a Pod. And it is, it's just two dudes that are like us, except handsome and not fucking losers.
And their lives seem to be going well.
Better.
Will, you're successful?
Very successful. He's a big deal over in Australia.
Although I am in your closet here.
Yeah, well,
So,
over
I
here,
mean,
You got to start over. You know, one time, I think I would say this was like 95. I went and saw Supergrass in a bookstore in Berkeley with 3 other dudes, and they were playing live, and it was just 4 of us watching Supergrass for half an hour.
Yeah.
And after the song, we talked to him for a moment. So you kind of have to start from scratch.
When you come over here.
So that's what
because
you're
we've
doing.
been busy eating bacon, and we don't. We're not able to see you. Nobody here is interested. What's going on in other countries? I can't watch that movie. It's going to be subtitled. Well, it's from Australia. I don't like subtitles. It's from Australia.
You have to come to us if you're if you're from another country, because we pretend like we're the best country in the world.
No, I like that about this country. It's like you get 3 references about any country and you go, that'll do.
That'll do.
Yeah, we've got enough. We can bluff our way through this.
Yeah.
We were in a studio audience for a TV record the other day, and they asked my friend where he was from, and he said, like, Australia. And these was the 3 references the guy went with about Australia. Crocodile Dundee. But at least that was a pretty big movie.
I love it. That was one of our favorite independent films. That's one of our favorite in the foreign film category. Here are Mad Max.
His next one was A Dingo Took My Baby.
Oh my
Jesus
God.
fucking Christ!
I don't even know what that's from. Is that from? It's from.
Well, it's something. It's from back. Let me see if I get this right. It's from back in the day, like the 70s or something. A couple went out and they were in the outback, and they said a dingo took their baby, but they ended up killing the baby, right?
Well, no, there was a but you're right. Like the Chamberlains, and Zaria Chamberlain was the kid, and the mum was meant to say, she said that dingo took my baby, and she got convicted for killing the kid, and then later got cleared for it, and it became this like really famous like.
She got cleared for it?
Yeah, she got cleared for it. She didn't do it. The dingo
really didn't
took
do
her
it?
baby.
The dingo really took her fucking baby?
Yeah, well, the dingo came forward.
Yeah.
I don't even know what a dingo is.
Yeah, it was a serial killer dingo.
What is a dingo?
It's like a little dog.
Yeah. It's not like a little dog.
Hey, you guys. Hey, you guys.
It's like a.
It's not like a Shih Tzu with an attitude.
You guys, I know it's weird. I'm a dingo and I'm talking about. I took the baby. Look, I'm sorry. I feel shitty, but this woman is. I know it seems crazy, but that baby was just. And did he eat the baby?
Wait, how did they find out? How did they realize that the dingo took the baby?
Well, they cleared the woman at the trial. Like, they just said, yeah, it probably was a dingo. They didn't actually find out. They didn't find dingo paw prints or. They didn't go around to the dingo's house and it had the baby in a hole in the ground rubbing lotion.
CSI Dingo.
CSI Dingo. I'm not doing CSI Dingo. This dingo did take the baby.
At the end of every show, they go, it was a dingo.
Oh my God, well done.
Thank you.
That was pretty good.
I was worried.
That's the only accent you've ever done right. Don't try another. Stop right there.
I knew that I'd come in here and eventually I'd throw out the accent. And I was scared it would come out like.
No, but you got it right. But don't do it again. Stop.
The dingo took my baby.
It's always some shouting horrible thing. So this guy gives you dingo baby.
Dingo baby, Crocodile Dundee, and this one, I thought the guy would be pretty happy his name was still being mentioned. Yahoo Serious.
Oh my God.
What the fuck?
Yeah. That's amazing. Yahoo Serious?
With the internet, wouldn't you think you'd know more about Australia? Like, I read news about you guys all the time. Like, you have floods down there right now.
That's basically why I'm in America. I've come over to find Kevin Costner to find that technology to breathe behind my ears out of vaginas.
Oh my God.
That's why I'm here.
Holy shit. Are you from that area where it's all...
No, where it's flooding at the moment is Rockhampton, which is the beef capital of Australia.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
That means dudes fucking.
What? Mm-hmm. No.
That means a lot of dudes just fucking each other.
No.
Beef. Yeah, baby.
No, it doesn't. No, it's cattle. It's just where they get.
Take off your top.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Just take off your shirt.
What happened to you?
Take off your shirt for a minute.
Why are you like
It's the
this?
mustache.
Yeah, it is.
It's the mustache.
So
It's a good
porny,
mustache.
But it's like a.
It's a whole look. It's kind of like...
Don't fucking weaken me, because like as Brian Posehn likes to say, we don't have a secret. We don't have a secret. I used to wink at Brian all the time, and he'd be like, dude, we don't have a secret. And I'm like, oh yeah, we do. I got a secret, buddy, and it's for you, you big bitch. Listen to me. So... yeah, those are the... see, like, Yahoo Serious, that's fucking phenomenal. That is a great reference.
Oh, it's
That'd
fair
be
to
like
say
somebody going, yeah, America, bald eagles and guns and fucking Emo Phillips. What? Emo Phillips? Yeah, you guys love him. Well, we like him a little bit. Judy Tenuta. I don't know what you're talking about.
I just realized I had a dream about Bob Hope last night. How about that shit?
That's fucking...
He was cleaning a car.
Was he?
Yep.
What?
That's how my dreams work. Old Hollywood stars cleaning shit. Oh, I dream right, motherfucker.
Yeah, and I tell you, nothing makes a better story than a dream. We'll be right back. Tell me about... hey, here's something that didn't happen. Let's talk about this. Let me ask you something. Is Yahoo Serious still a what is
he still a person?
Yes, of interest. in that dingo case. Is he still around?
No. I mean, no. I mean, he'd be probably pretty happy for the mention. Like, he'd be happy that he's still getting some name recognition.
Do you think that he's sitting in a house somewhere like, I got to make a comeback. I got to figure this out.
No, I think he was one of those guys who was pretty happy he got away with it for as long as he did. Like, you know, like one of those guys who's like, I don't really know why I was popular either.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he just took a ride and he went on it, and then I mean, that was quick.
Well, that was he that popular there, or was it mostly here?
No, he was more popular here than he was back home.
Yeah, but I think that was us going, well, Crocodile Dundee's over. Yeah. Let's find another one. And then
that's what it was for a little while. And Australians are really good at claiming things that are popular overseas. Like, that's a real big thing until it turns bad. Right. Like, and then we just because Russell Crowe's from New Zealand, right? Yeah. But when he's winning Oscars, he's from Australia.
Right. I thought he was Australian.
Yeah, when he's throwing phones, he's from fucking New Zealand.
Oh,
right?
I love that. Yeah.
And I tell you what, Mel Gibson, right?
Yeah.
Obviously, for years we were like, yeah, Mel, and then it was all like, hey, sugar tits, what's with the and we're like, he was born in America, you know?
Yeah, Massachusetts, right? That's where he's from. Yeah, that crazy son of a gun. Yeah. Right?
He's a good guy. So except for the racism and the anti-Semitism and the drinking.
What did I just read? Somebody was
hitting women and all. Good guy.
Yeah. Some actress just said she had met him when she was a kid making a movie.
Winona Ryder.
Was that it? Yeah, Winona said she
was at a party like 20 years ago.
Yeah.
And he came up and he was like, kikes or some sort of thing. And she's like, whoa.
Yeah.
What's up?
Well, that's also,
But that's how I say hi.
That's
like, I just walk into people at parties and I go,
for a while, that was a greeting.
Yeah,
for a while, that was a hey, how you doing? That was how you doing? God, did you just call? You actually just called me a kike.
What'd you say?
Why did you say that?
It's the mustache makes things a little more serious.
Dude, you look like you're at the end of like an OxyContin weekend. Like,
do you
really look
that you get?
No, I actually think he looked like a kind of cleaned up Randy Quaid.
Oh my God! Wow, Randy.
This is going to be the first
cleaned up Randy
that
Quaid
ends in a double rape. Yep, DR closing it out. Yeah, do you know how weird and horrible two men being raped on a podcast is for the last 20? It's going to be just a bummer. It's just going to be you guys crying and me huffing.
You know what? The worst thing about it is when you won't record it and we'll have to do it all over again.
Yeah, that's so true. And also, by the way, that's you having an expectation, and be prepared to be let down because maybe we'll call it lovemaking. Mm. How about that? Yeah, maybe it won't be so bad.
But here's the thing. Like many dudes in my past, they all say that. And trust me,
it's a bummer.
It ends up just trust me, bro.
You really don't want to work in television or anything, do you? You just really want to.
I had auditioned for the new Bruce Campbell thing, and they loved it. They were like, "Keep the mustache; it's awesome."
Yeah, and then you walked out of the room, and they fucking laughed for like a half an hour. That guy will never work again.
They were laughing at me. They were laughing at my face and saying, "Keep it."
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You have a problem with that?
So you had a reaction when you came into the closet because now, do you guys record in a studio?
No. We're recording in Charlie's front room.
Have we said that it's Charlie Clausen and Will Anderson and Tofop, or was that?
I think we've alluded to it.
Previous recording.
We've alluded to it. We're not professionals.
The one where I didn't record.
I hope someone's in a car or at their desk going, "Who the fuck is this? Why are they doing? Who is this guy?" Will Anderson, superstar comedian, and he has a partner named Charlie Clausen. They have 30 odd foot of pod.
I wish I had super speed. Like I was really, really like 100 times faster than other people.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Just spin around in a circle and puncture you with.
Or if you could just get to your ideas quicker, that'd be great for the show. If you could just fucking say something. Tell us about another dream. Let's fucking waste some time on that. So, when you pick a fight, when your podcast picks a fight with Russell Crowe, what's your expectation? Do you think? Because he's a guy without a sense of humor, from what I've heard. I just talked to a friend of mine who made a film with him and said. Not a good time. Not a good time, Charlie.
I knew someone who was dating him, and it was a bummer.
And as you,
he famously, the big famous story in Australia is that when he has sex, he chants "Go Russ, go."
But to be fair, so do I. Yeah, I'll do the same thing.
But
go Russ, go. It bummed my wife out for a while, but now she just blocks it out, just like the rest of our marriage.
It became one of those like stories, when something gets around and you're like not quite sure how everybody in Australia seems to know something, and to the point where he would make public appearances and like the crowds would chant "Go Russ, go."
No.
Yeah.
Well, that's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. I love that. I love that. So
Australians seem more fun.
no, they're fucking great.
Can you keep them as a pet?
Oh my god, I feel like the country is sort of the world's pet.
Wouldn't it be great
Well,
if you were like, out here's my Australian.
Right? No. Oh my god, yours is gorgeous.
No,
Yeah, they all are. They're all pretty great,
Yeah, mate.
Yeah,
He's
that's
out
the
there
thing.
and he's chewing on a crocodile tail, I guess.
I don't know. It's Tim Tam. How about that?
Chewing on Tim Tam.
Right, having a, you
He's
just throw
covered.
you throw a
He's
Tim Tam
covered
at him?
in the goo from the pocket of a. When a baby kangaroo comes out of the vagina, it crawls up the front.
Yeah.
And then it goes into the pocket.
Yeah, it just goes right, and it takes its surfboard and it goes right in.
And Australians are covered in that goo a lot of the time. Kangaroo vagina goo. You did not know that? This is all true. I saw this on Discovery.
Yeah, it's pouch goo though,
It's pouch
not
goo.
vagina. I need
Yeah.
to find
Oh,
out.
it's not vagina goo?
No, the goo comes from the pouch.
You're a fucking idiot. Look at you.
What
You don't
do
know
you mean?
shit. You don't know shit.
I watched.
You
I
come
watched
here,
the channel.
Guy comes to sit in
Look, you watch a little tiny kangaroo crawl out of a vagina.
I do it. I watch it. I love it. I love a Discovery Channel. I'll watch it. I'll go. I will. I'll watch a leopard chase down a fucking gazelle every time.
That doesn't happen in Australia.
It doesn't matter. They
In the
reshoot it.
outback,
Every
it's
year
just
they reshoot
dudes
that.
chasing down ladies. And
Don't
killing
you
them
think
in, old mining
occasionally
camps.
the fucking gazelle sees the fucking camera, sees the truck pull up with the fucking gazelle chasing? Go, you motherfuckers! That's how they know we're here.
Yeah, and then the
the
gazelle
fucking
runs.
and then they just fucking chase him down and eat the shit out of him. Find the pond, get him to the pond, trap him there, fucking tear him up. Just like I'm gonna do to you.
I think I just
I'm
did an
gonna
Australian
fucking
reference.
leopard chase you into a gazelle fight, and then I'm gonna rip your fucking skin off and eat you because we're friends.
Why would anybody care what you have to say? I mean, honestly, we have a guest.
I know. It's awesome.
A little bit dim.
I feel like less like I'm a guest and more like a
He's-
moderator.
More
like a witness.
I don't know what that means.
We're gonna ask
He's
some
using
questions
words
later.
that aren't American. Moderator? What the fuck is that?
No, he comes in here with his language. He comes in here with his language, right?
I think I just did an Australian reference. The movie, was it Stone Creek or was it
Wolf Creek.
Wolf Creek. I did kind of a reference about a guy killing.
Well, you did it great, but you had to bring it back up again and slow the fucking show down. just stop.
You know what? I'm trying to relate to our guest.
If you want to relate to him, by the way, you can.
What the
get
fuck?
The podcast.
Seriously? That was so lame. That was so fucking lame. If you want to relate to our guest, Will Anderson,
Dave, here's the thing.
you
I've
can
actually,
hear-
I've
you
actually,
just fucking reset like we used to do on radio and you used to do on TV. That was
have some
fucking
listen,
horrible.
I know it's hard for you to believe, but I have some bad habits from actually having been in show business. I had a TV show and a radio show. I've been in show business,
I know.
so I have those old habits. Someday you'll have them too. More than likely not. But you'll know better than any of us how to
And
make
we
a
are
show.
talking about whether or not this gentleman would like to get his anus rejuvenated. You're watching the Greg Barron Show. Think about it. Think about where you were.
When you saw the closet, and we will talk more to you in the next segment about you. What was your thoughts when you actually came in here? 'Cause you had a look.
Yeah, look, I got to be honest with you. I thought there was more stuff in here than I realised.
Oh yeah, really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Before you, in your mind, you thought.
I had imagined it.
What did you imagine in your mind before you?
Look, I was thinking. I got to be honest with you. I felt there'd be more despair. Like, from listening to the podcast, I felt like there'd be more despair.
Yeah.
Well, that's mostly me. When we come in, the despair enters like a cloud.
Yeah, you ever see, I mean, you guys know what this is like. You've stayed on the road in hotel rooms and you kind of get that air of like a lot of businessmen have either died or masturbated in
That's
this
right.
room.
Yes.
And there's a kind of
sales went horrible. Yeah, like a sale went horribly wrong, and then you came back and jerked off, and then had chicken wings. Yeah.
I always,
I kind of felt like it might have that atmosphere, but it doesn't.
When I go to hotel rooms, I always think like, oh man, a hooker was fucked here and she wasn't paid and it was horrible and she got.
Yeah.
Like, I always think,
Well, that's just
horrible shit.
right, but that's in your bedroom.
And then I jerk off, like, just like a madman. Oh, she didn't even get paid. And I try to shoot off the balcony.
Well, you know what? I think it's just because a lot of my wife's stuff's in here, and she's not the fucking loser. So I think that is part of it. And then and the other
this
part,
is yours.
we try. I didn't say which shit was which, Dave.
Okay, I was just saying
nobody
it's
can
a-
see anything. Yeah, that's a fucking nice top for a fucking summer's eve.
It's a blouse. No, it's a top.
It's
Bedazzled.
it's not bedazzled.
Go ahead.
Oh, you're fucked up. We tried in Dave's closet, but both of us couldn't stop crying. So we brought it over here. And
My closet's not. It's one tenth of this size.
Yeah, I felt like, listening, that there might be an element of, like, Michael Hutchence style. Somebody was, like, hanging themselves by the door and, like, masturbating. But it doesn't feel like that at all.
Well,
it feels more like I could enter the magical kingdom of Narnia through a block of these clothes. Like, it's got a real sort of magical sort of...
Well, if you try to go past the drawers there into you just fall out the...
You remember when Will left in segment 3? He went through the window to find the lion, and
he was like, "The witch in the wardrobe," and he jumped through there.
Yeah, he just fucking ended up out on the sidewalk. Fucking jaw went right through the top of his head.
Yep.
Handsome guy was still alive.
Christian book though. He found God.
Yeah, that's true. What? Oh yeah, Narnia, right? It's a Christian book.
Yeah. We did not thank Wiseacre, Paul, for sending us the milk chocolate bars with the bacon.
With the bacon in them
last week, so I want to thank him now.
Yeah. Christian reminded you of that?
Yeah, he's a Christian fella, right?
He's got to be having trouble.
No,
with
he sends me pictures of himself naked, nailed to a cross, with a fucking heart on, and they're all like, "I'm a Christian." It's really weird, but I'm like, "Dude, go with your Christian ways."
He is a nut job, that guy, but he's great. He's not a nut job, but he is a Christian. We have oddly a Christian following. For real.
Yeah, we do. I don't know how that happened.
I think there is a strain of Christian that are like, well, these are just words. They're horrible words, and these are bad people. And I also think they like to know that, yes, I think it's interesting when, it's like watching Celebrity Rehab. You know these people are going to die. I think these Christians watch us going, oh my God, sinners. Like, they're waiting for the day that the closet just bursts into fucking flames or frogs fall or something like that, or it turns into some sort of a P.T. Anderson movie.
We're like Jimmy Swaggart in the period where he was going to that cheap hotel and getting jerked off by the hooker and then crying. We're at that stage.
Where are you today? Where are you personally today? You have talked about rape and you've talked about jerking off so much. Are you going to jerk off?
I have a mustache.
Because Will and I can leave.
Can I say that my wife won't have sex with me while I have the mustache?
You're sweating a little bit. I get it.
You guys want a hug or what's the deal? We'll be right back.
So here's what we're going to do this time, Dave. This is actually recording, so we're not doing a practice run. We're going to go ahead and just go right into it. You're listening to... That's how you like it. You like some shitty opening like that where you make fun of it. But I take it seriously. And I say, you're listening to Walking the Room with Craig Barrett and Dave Anthony.
I just pictured just your glass shattering because a bullet went into your fucking glasses and went through your eye.
You're going to look so sweet with a teardrop tattoo and fucking...
Yeah, I am.
Spider webs on your elbows.
I'm going to be in print. Patton Oswalt sent me a Romanian film about a juvenile detention center because people understand that I enjoy prison, and now we're getting into foreign prisons. Good shit.
Dude, our guest is from a country that really is just a prison.
Oh, that's right. You guys
Australia,
are all
right?
you guys are like a camp or something.
Yeah, we were we're all convicts originally. That's why people came to Australia.
You still all running? Well, how'd you stop being all prisoners? Like, what do? You just go, hey, let's make this into a place. Like, how does that fucking work? Like, you're being shipped to an island, and then all of a sudden you guys, hey, let's have a government. Like, is that what?
Yeah, basically.
Hey, let's have a government.
Yeah, like basically all
Stop raping!
The criminals of England got sent from plague-riddled, depressing, rainy England to the beach in Australia.
They've really this story. It
is a little bit
bedazzled this story.
Have you been? You haven't been, have you?
To where?
To Australia.
No, I know. I've been to England, but Australia. England does not sound like what he's describing, though.
I could see people going, oh. Yeah, this is prison. Okay. Yeah. No, we did bad. We did bad. Yeah, no, we'll stay here. It's fine. Well, life sentence, I got it.
You would be sending messages back to your family. Just steal whatever you can and get here right now.
Yeah.
Rape someone, steal something, just get out of here.
Murder somebody. Stay for a lifetime. Yeah, no, it is.
I've seen Wolf Creek, so that's all I know about the place.
It's gorgeous. It's awesome.
So basically, when there was enough people, they decided they should, have a government and stuff and start running the place. So,
and then did they go to England and go, hey, stop sending us fucking fuck ups?
Yeah.
Or did they go, hey, no, keep sending the murderers and the rapists?
Yeah. We need to build a society.
Was there a war? Did you guys have to break free?
No.
You're still in the Commonwealth, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
See? I know
love
some
it.
shit.
That's awesome.
Boom! I brought the fucking Commonwealth.
And
I'm
you
not a
guys-
retard.
And did you guys do the service of relocating the indigenous peoples?
Yeah,
were you able to take the indigenous peoples and?
Oh, that's always a really fun time for your country.
Well, when you
If you're
have a
starting a
country,
new country, clearing out the people that live there.
the way to start a country, and listen, folks, if you're thinking about starting a country, go to a place that isn't yours,
Right.
and take the peaceful indigenous peoples who have some fucking crazy ideas about, I don't know, ghost gods or whatnot.
I know.
And relocate them.
And give them poison blankets.
Poison blankets, but
here's
start
some
with
blankets with some.
That's how we do it.
smallpox.
That's how we do it.
Knock yourself out. Get yourself warm and toasty in those.
Yeah.
And then just
Push them down
wipe
and make them
out.
dependent upon you.
And then make them dependent upon you. And then go, well, this. By the way, we've always been here.
Yeah. And
Yeah, it's
also
ours.
throw your god at them.
Right.
So
Our,
did
God,
you
our
guys
God wanted us to be.
Yeah, we didn't have as many poison blankets.
Right.
I know, but we were lucky enough that our indigenous people had been there for 40,000 years and hadn't really run into alcohol. So we said,
Ours either.
get around some of this
Oh my
and let
God,
that ruin your life.
amazing. That's so amazing.
And
Because our indigenous peoples have a huge alcoholism rate.
yeah.
too.
Yeah,
Our
basically-
government actually tried to do this to our own people with wine coolers a couple years ago. And it mostly succeeded if you've watched Jersey Shore, which Dave Attell calls the world's longest Olive Garden commercial. Dave Attell, genius comedian. The world's longest Olive Garden commercial.
yeah, well, basically, we went out to the outback with a couple of wine coolers and said, let this ruin your life.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, congratulations.
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah, we own this place now.
And so now it's your. So what are you guys doing with it?
Yeah.
It's
I love being the asshole American. It's so fucking great to be the asshole American because people expect it. So when you do it, they're like, "Oh yeah, he's one of those." It's fucking
But you
great.
know what the thing is, like you guys talk about yourself being arsehole Americans, but the service industry here is so insane, because people are working for tips or whatever, that you will I will sit with somebody like in a cafe or a restaurant here, and they'll be like, can I have the chicken salad? And but I don't want any chicken. Can the chicken be duck? And can the salad come with the dressing on the side? And can you shove the duck up the arse of an American eagle and deep fry that and cut that up? And can that be the chicken salad? And they're like, yeah, of course, that could be the chicken salad. If you were in an Australian restaurant and you said, this might need some more salt, you know what the waiter would hear? Could you please rub your balls on my food? That's what they would hear. You want some salt on your food? This will be the salt. My semen on your food will be the salt that you need. The hair in the food, that comes as free. I find it amazing here. People back home, if you did that, they would spit in your food in front of you.
yeah.
Yeah.
Really? Yeah. And you don't tip there, really.
No, because they're working for a wage, not
Right.
for tips. So,
yeah, we have people who are desperate for money.
Yeah.
Well,
It's amazing how nice people will be to you if you
If you
give
treat
them money in return.
Yeah.
That's absolutely true. But the thing is that the businesses have made it the responsibilities of the public to fucking give the tip. They're not gonna
Right.
pay. We underpay our people, so they're hustling for tips.
Yeah.
So that's why they're.
Do you know how the waiter started like that?
I don't.
Great Depression, dudes just started showing up and ladies started showing up at restaurants and I can take the food over and because it used to be you would go get your plate and do all that yourself, and then Great Depression happened and people started doing all that stuff. Do you need some more water and stuff? And working for tips.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Holy shit! A little bit of fucking history.
You know what? A lot of people think that I'm.
Let's not talk about you.
Angry moron.
Will is a.
basically the professor of this show.
No, you're
You're
an antagonist on Twitter, and
I'm not an
the
antagonist
saddest-
on Twitter.
Yeah, you're an
I bring the
antagonist.
fucking truth.
Oh my god. So Will Anderson is an immensely popular comedian in Australia.
How would you rank yourself?
Put yourself.
And I'm sure this isn't an awkward question. How would you rank yourself amongst Australian comedians? Are you in the top 5?
I wouldn't.
He was on magazine covers when I was there.
rank myself.
So you're in the top 5. So you think you're better than me?
Oh Jesus, dude! I mean,
Would I be ranked higher in Australia than you?
yeah. He's already ranked higher than you. He's already
And he
ranked
means
higher than
he
you
means
here.
in this closet.
Yeah. Well, wait, for sure.
Just-
No, there's gonna be an upheaval
That's why
here.
we should
People are gonna
bring
get
people in here because I'm already 3 in the closet.
You did. You lost your ranking already. Yeah. I love that you were too before. You already put yourself in the Meg White position. Yeah,
Well,
because you got the big tits.
because you had.
But people do come out to see them.
Success. You built a career on lies, and then
Well, you don't have to take me down.
And so,
it's okay for some of these people to know you actually like me. It's all right. You can have an open heart on here.
you want me to lie?
You can be a good guy like you are before we come in here, and you turn into a
know what
fucking
you're
hate monkey.
talking
You're a hating cuddle monkey.
I don't know what you're talking about. I am.
So you're here now while doing stand up and enjoying.
What just happened?
What I did was I thought about the listener, and
If you thought about the listener, we never would have hit record. Honestly. You really thought about the fucking listener.
then you say shit like that, and I still like you. So why are you here?
Yeah, what
I
the
guess
fuck do you
what are you
want?
doing here? Your fucking country.
What do you
well, here's the thing.
want
Your country's beautiful. People don't hate you. You're handsome
Well, it's
and you're a
very
star.
wet there right now. The place is underwater.
I know.
The place is
But it
underwater.
has its
Crocodiles
moments.
are eating people. It's
I know.
a fucking disaster.
Yeah, wasn't it a couple years ago the bees were coming to get you?
Yeah, and there's locusts now.
There's locusts?
Yeah, there's a plague of locusts.
Are you fucking shitting me?
No, you know, like that thing when, like, because I've
people
been looking on the
turning into
news.
pillars of salt?
No, the bugs over there drive. They drive into town. They fucking look at a bunch of them go to a bar. The bugs over there are fucked up. Like they make sounds and smells, and yeah, they're bad.
Okay, so
Yeah, but like, you know, there's all these birds that are like dropping out of the sky at the moment.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
there's
yeah,
like
yeah.
animals that and there's a big plague of locusts in Australia. There is part of me that, like, should we be having a meeting? Like, you know?
we talk about this, guys.
But the thing about it is, Will's so popular, he would actually be one of the people that would call a meeting there.
Yeah, if we were like, let's have a meeting, everybody would be like,
Yeah, those guys are fucking nuts,
no,
right?
no,
Yeah.
you're fucking stupid.
Yeah.
Well, why don't you? You're so popular. Call a meeting. See what happens. What now? Now the plague of locusts does it doesn't go into the suburbs of the cities, right?
Yeah, it's in the city at the moment, but
What?
In this great Australian invention sort of way, the only person who's come up with a solution for it is this mad Australian farmer who's got his like his ute, his like farm truck, you know, like, and he's put a combine harvester on the front of his truck.
Oh my
and he
God.
just basically drives
No.
through fields of locusts. And,
grinding 'em
and
up?
just grinds them up
Oh my
as he
God,
goes, like
that's
a modern day
amazing.
Mad Max sort of thing. Yeah, but that's the
fucking
best solution
buy
we
the
have.
rights, dude.
Some crazy MacGyver dude.
I have a better solution. I can fix your whole fucking country right now.
What was that? Oh, I know what you're gonna say.
19 vaginas.
Yeah.
Cricket girl next door. We send 19 vagina
send the
cricket
girls-
eater.
there's a girl
You know
that
what? Her
lives next door
vagina
today. She's got
probably
19
never had a
vaginas.
locust in it. A locust is just
No.
a giant cricket.
It's a
It's
huge
It is,
It's
yeah.
a tasty
So
cricket.
we could send her over there and
Get
her
a tasty
19
cricket with a
vaginas can
vagina.
fucking clean that shit up in a couple of weeks.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. And also, you know what else? Can of Axe. You take an axe. Okay, so last week we bring that shitty axe in here and we spray it and it smells like fuck and it's horrible. And then I go with my wife to Target and we were looking for shampoo and Axe comes with a kit, and the kit has a scrubber and the scrubber's called a detailer. It's a fucking called a detailer. If you're a dude and you detail, fucking give it up. Now look, I wear a cardigan. I'll use a tan towel and an eye cream, but I won't fucking detail. If you're detailing your shit,
What do you-
They call it a detailer, like to appeal to men. Like, yeah,
Hey,
why
it's
don't
a
you
car. Yeah.
detail your
Fuck,
balls,
I
bro.
only put something on my face and my body that I put on my fucking car.
Wax on, wax off, brother. I'm gonna detail my cock. What the fuck is that? A detailer. If you're detailing right now and spraying on some Axe, just go straight to prison.
Well, I'm going to admit right now that I have a race stripe up my taint.
Oh my god.
How long have the locusts been there? I can't. This is not. I don't know what's happening in this fucking country.
About a month, couple of months. The locusts have been around.
And how long will they stay? Like, will they just stay there?
They've not indicated their plans. I think people would have been happy if they'd already left. But they seem to be
no
lingering.
one's like, "Where's your leader?"
Yeah.
So they could be there forever. I mean, what brings a swarm? What
brings it on?
A plague. It's a plague.
A fucking they call it plague.
I'm not sure that's the
the
official
only
term,
animal
but-
that
A pox on.
like if there were a bunch of cats, you wouldn't be like, it's a plague of cats. Like locusts are a plague.
Yeah.
Shit's fucked up. So
Why have they come to town?
yeah, what is that?
I guess,
is it
like,
just
I mean,
greenery,
I don't know.
or-
It's
Paul
like
Thomas Anderson's looking for an ending to a movie.
Yeah. It's
He's
summer.
gonna end it. He's either gonna fucking drop frogs at you, or the guy's gonna kill the other guy in the bowling alley and go, "What does he say at the end of that movie? That's it, or it's over."
A rain of frogs is real though. That happens.
A rain of frogs doesn't happen. You mean like if
rain
there's
of
like a
frogs
tornado
happens.
or something
Yeah,
like
they
that?
get sucked up into a tornado or a tornado over the water, and then they'll drop down somewhere else.
Ah, fuck, I wish that
Look,
would happen more often.
Welcome to Dave's Science Corner, you motherfucker. I bring this shit.
Yeah.
I don't know. It just comes out of me. Like
We were trying to talk to Will about his career.
What
and now
Will
you're
knows
talking-
now is that I'm the science guy, and you're just a stupid sweater asshole. So,
yeah. That
what was I going to say?
oh, here it comes, science guy. Bring it. Oh,
You also have a rabbit problem.
Yeah, we do have a rabbit problem.
Did you know that, you fucking animal?
I did, but you know what? I want to fucking talk to Will about his fucking career. and we were
No,
just
that's
saying
pretty much just
why-
problems, animal problems with my country.
Is that
let's,
right?
Let's just stick with that. Yeah.
No. But I want to know why are you bringing your locusts here? Is what I'm saying. You've come over here now.
I didn't bring locusts with me.
Oh, you didn't?
No, I wasn't like,
Why not?
It's tough to get them through customs.
Very, very selfish.
You know, I did when I was taking things back last time because I was like, yeah, it's foods, little foods. Like I'm going to bring you guys some Australian like chocolates and candies next time. And I was trying to take some stuff I like from America back home, and you get like, yeah, at customs they're really like they don't like you to take food back in either way, but back into Australia in particular. Like, and
What kind of food would you
What of ours would you take back? Here's some nuts. Like who goes? Hey, you know what? I would love some of that waxy American chocolate that's got.
do you know what? I just have to take like half of every meal that I've been served here because everything is so big
Yeah,
that I have to
I know.
take cases full of food back to my
If
country.
you don't eat a lot.
You know what? When I was over there, you know, when you're in Australia, they don't put cream in your coffee because they're fucking just regular people. They're not fat fuckers like ourselves. Yeah. They do a thing called the flat white, which is delicious, but you can't do it because here we like fucking fat. And you know why we put fat? You know why we put cream in our coffee? Because putting bacon in it would be unsightly. But we fucking like our meals to be. We like to.
I'm surprised to hear that you don't put bacon in coffee. I would not surprise me.
It could give it time.
It's called evolution. It's going to happen.
This country fucking eats.
Oh, we're disgusting.
We are
disgusting.
I'm not kidding.
We
If
are
you go,
so the fucking amount of food that we eat is insane.
when you're in Australia,
supersize it.
When you're in Australia and you order eggs for breakfast, they bring you eggs. They don't bring you a fucking pound and a half of other shit you didn't want.
Yeah.
They don't bring you a heap of fucking.
They just
potatoes.
bring you eggs on a plate.
They just give you what you asked for.
Yeah, I got mac cheese over here the other day with fries on the side, and I was like. Because I didn't think the mac cheese had enough carbs.
No, they don't.
Like, it was good that they brought me some fries as well.
No.
I'd like my heart to actually stop while I eat this meal. That's what I would like.
Do you want to die now or in an hour?
Yeah.
I'll take now.
Yeah, if I could.
Okay, we're going to be fries and do you guys have fried mozzarella cheese sticks there?
We don't have, like, I bought fries the other day and they had cheese on top of them. I've never thought of putting cheese on top of fries.
Yeah, you got to make them
fries
better.
to me seemed deep fried
better.
and starchy
we got to make them
and
better.
carbohydrate enough.
Cheese makes everything better.
Yeah.
We get. You actually, I don't know if you've gotten a blowjob over here, but you get cheese on top of it. Yeah. Girls love to have cheese on top of cheese on their blowjobs. Oh, cheesy blowjob. How about that?
Yeah, a girl won't suck your dick unless you cover it in a Velveeta cheese.
In a Velveeta or some sort of an American cheese. God love her, you know.
Where's the fucking cheese? Especially a prostitute. Where's the fucking cheese, you cheap son of a bitch? Oh, hold on. I get it. Hold on. Drip, drip, slop.
That's the problem. Like, when you go to a new country and you're not sure what the etiquette is.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't know I was meant to tip the guy in the bathroom.
Well, that's always fucking weird. I don't want to tip a guy because he allowed me to dry my hands. Like, that. The bathroom guy makes me fucking crazy. There shouldn't be also... I want to turn to him and go, dude, what happened? Your job is to sit in a toilet where it just fucking reeks like ass.
No, we're dudes. You've been in a men's bathroom. It's the most disgusting place in the world. Look, we're not at a Frank Sinatra show.
Yeah.
Like, no. This isn't the powder room at fucking Trader Vic's. They have them at, like, the El Rey.
Yeah,
so you go to see
crazy.
a concert there, right? You go to see a band, and it's just a bunch of drunk people throwing up, shitting, and fucking making horrible smells. And then there's an old-timey dude. Old dude.
It was like, yeah, God, I can't leave this job. It's gold.
You know what my job is?
Would you care for a mint? You just touched your dick. I would not.
What do you do for a living? People feel sorry for me. I stand in a shithole and hand out mints and towels to gross people who fucking like Bon Jovi.
Although there should be a guy who goes in every bathroom in America, there should be a monitor who, after someone walks out of a stall, should go in and check to see if he peed on the seat. Mm-hmm. And then if he did, just fucking slap him.
No, kick him in his fucking balls.
Just kick him in his balls.
Boosh.
Because that's the worst thing. If you are peeing on a toilet seat,
fuck you.
Go fuck yourself, you dirty animal.
How fucking hard is it?
Did they do that in Australia? Pee on toilet seats?
No.
You guys have toilets?
No. Water goes the other way. Learned that from a fucking Silverchair song. Silverchair, everybody. We're bringing the references back to 93. We come back to Hoodoo Gurus join us and a classic from the church.
That's pretty good, though. Hoodoo Gurus.
I was in college. I was a huge. I mean, I love Australian music.
Yeah, the first time I ever smoked a joint was at a Hoodoo Gurus concert at ANU, and me and my mate scored weed for the first time, and neither of us knew what we were meant to do. So, like, we're trying to roll, like, buds into a joint. Just whole buds. Because that's what we've been given, right?
They must have thought you were Rastafarians, right?
Because we were like, well, we've seen what cigarettes look like, right? And we have this bag of weed, right? So, I mean,
Did anybody help you out?
No, not for years later.
Are those guys smoking a finger? What the fuck is that guy smoking? Jesus Christ, is he hardcore? He's just burning it all up in one hit. Good God.
Yeah. Hey, I want to wrap up this segment with a tweet.
All right.
A tweet reading from Vanilla Ice.
Okay.
My little girl's like Justin Bieber, and I'm a juggalo. Go figure, LOL. All good. Whoop, whoop, ninja.
That we're taking that fucking guy down. That motherfucker is
why?
He's so not clown from the neck down.
Whoop, whoop, ninja. He's fucking in his early 40s. Whoop, whoop. Ninja.
Some people, like when you're a celebrity, you can't tweet, what's happening? I'm going to a movie tonight. Like 50 Cent said, what's up, bitches, going to a movie. Who the fuck cares, right?
He probably does that.
Oh, shit.
You're talking to a celebrity here. We have a genuine celebrity in our... I mean, this guy is like, there's John Howard and then there's him in Australia. He's like fucking the shiznit.
Right.
He bangs Nicole Kidman. He bangs Russell Crowe.
Right.
He fucks all of their other celebrities.
All of them.
Am I right about this? How do you nail?
You know what? I did once go on a date with Nicole Kidman. That is actually true.
Oh, fuck. Whole other segment.
I gotta get my dick out and get some grease.
Fucking recenter your mustache. That's where it'll all be. Welcome back to Walking the Room. I'm Greg Barrett. This is Dave Anthony, and our guest for this hour is comedian Will Anderson. We're loving having Will here. $10,000 in party cash can be yours, and we're going to do a Goo Goo Foo 2 for a weekend. That's right. If you hear 2, buy the Goo Goo Dolls of the Foo Fighters. We can give you $10,000 in party cash.
Are my eyes open? Because I'm asleep.
Can I admit that when I was growing up, the morning DJ guy, this was how poor my country town was. It was 12:42 3TR. That was and if you answered your phone in the morning and said, "G'day, I listen to Mummery in the morning," you could win $12.42.
You're listening to Not Worth It Radio. Oh my God! Could you imagine? Amazing. And did a lot of people do that?
Yeah.
Fuck me! Jesus Christ! The shit that we will do for just a little bit of money.
Pick up the phone right now and say "Clown from the neck down." You get yourself a free hanger from the closet.
Clown from the neck down. Come on, cuddlers. Speaking of cuddlers, I would like to thank Zachary Meyer. Look at that. He's got 2 E. His name is spelled Meier, which is fucking bullshit. Lose an E. Get with the program. It's cocky to have 2 E's. You got a bunch of fucking vowels together. You got 3 vowels together.
Let me tell you something about an unwieldy last name. Look at it. I was thinking about this earlier today. Will Anderson. Holy shit. He looks like Will Anderson.
Great name.
The name is so fucking crisp.
Didn't even go with 2 L's.
No, I know. Just Will Anderson. It's clean, right?
Yeah.
BEHRENDT.
No, your name is like a dump truck.
Fuck me running.
It's like a German dump truck.
So Meyer, get it together. I don't know if this guy's going to be in show business, but just make it easy, right?
He's from Moscow, Idaho, which is the home. That's where our Aryan Brotherhood is. That's where all the white people are. So Zachary, I'm assuming you're white, and white power to you. And congratulations, congratulations on hating the black man.
Yeah.
How dare you? But anyway, he sent us chocolate. And I want to. And it's great chocolate because I wish we didn't bring it to the closet because I ate so much of it. But it's a cowboy. It's called cowboy something. But it's awesome because it's chocolate with a spicy kick. So you eat it, And it's not
then
spicy right away.
But the
it
kick doesn't
comes
come
later.
The kick comes like significantly later, but it does come.
Like this is what happens. Like you're in your house and you consume it, and you're like, oh, that was pretty good. And then you walk outside and you get in your car, you start up, you drive out a block, and you go, whoa, something's happening. And there's a tingling from your testicles and your sweet taint up to your mouth.
See, but that's yours. That's your story. My story is I eat mine. Half hour later, I'm fucking my wife. She comes like a motherfucker. So my story, exciting. Yours, you drive away to go somewhere. I don't know, for an audition with your fucking porn mustache.
I'm just gonna break this down. So
the chocolate's really good. I want to thank
your wife comes like a person who fucks their mother. Because that's
don't judge those people.
Weird.
Don't judge those people because a lot of them listen to our show.
Okay,
all right,
that's
not fair.
Fair enough.
They're in our crew. I want to thank everybody that came out to the Improv the other night. Dustin, specifically, who came bearing gifts, chocolate turtles and whatnot, and then I got him back in to see Dave Attell later on. Thank you so much for coming out, and my girls, Raquel and company, and bringing the candy out, and I love you guys. And so there you go. I just they brought we got Good Karma caramels. Good caramels.
I had the salted one.
Yeah, there's an espresso one.
They're shaped. They're suppository shaped.
They're well. These are not candies. They are suppositories. I saw Will eat one a while ago, and I was going to stop him, and then I thought, you know what? Figure it out yourself, dude. Welcome to America.
Put it in your ass. You're in America.
This one's Chipotle.
Because you know why bacon goes for the front hole.
But then here's what they
here's chocolate goes in the back hole. It's America. Act like a fucking American. God damn it, you people down there with your water island.
And then they brought tropical razzles. I've never seen them. Do you know what a razzle is? Well,
no, I've never seen a razzle.
It's a candy and a gum. You can either swallow it or you can chew it for a while. They've been around.
Jesus, it's like a fucking.
Yeah.
You make it hard enough to get into.
No, it's unbelievable.
I broke my little hands.
Yeah.
Try one. Or try two.
Yeah.
So razzles was something I ate as a child at the baseball game. I get a big wad of razzles because it's a candy that turns into something else.
It's a candy that can be a gum or a candy.
It's like
follow through on the candy part of it, but you can gum. Look,
the meat version of this is you putting turkey in your mouth that turns into meatloaf.
Well, here's what the thing about it, right? And here's what I say: let the razzle decide. Let the razzle decide what it wants to be. Like it's a Zen thing. Chew it, spit it out, stick it in your sister's hair. Let the razzle decide. I've always said that.
Yep.
I've always said that. That's the only thing I've ever said. Fuck you.
I didn't say. Here's the deal. You knew that was going nowhere, so you spun out of
You were loading up your fucking slingshot of hate.
You had nothing, so you attack. That is wrong. Tony Randall would never do that.
That is this show. When last we were speaking to our guest, who is Will Anderson, Australian superstar comedian, the co-host with Charlie Clausen, who we've not met and we don't know,
but we love.
We'd either beat the shit out of him or fuck him.
Yeah, I think he's got a hair. I think he's got a hair. He's a pretty hairy chest, that guy.
He does have a hairy chest.
He looks like he has a hairy chest.
These guys are painfully handsome. They don't. Here's what's interesting. You and I need to do a podcast because who fucking wants to look at us?
Right.
These guys could have and can have.
They're good-looking guys.
They can have careers.
They're good-looking Australian men. They're thin. They're in shape. You know, fatty and the dumbass over here. It's not the same deal. Greg. When you talk, I get bored. So I would like to talk to Will now. Now, Will previously at the end of the last segment explained how he once had anal sex with Nicole Kidman.
Yeah, it's not exactly what he said. That is not what he said.
Deep into that.
That is not what he said. We were accusing him of having. We, as the typical Americans, were throwing Australian stereotypes at him. And look, I went to Australia. They do that themselves. The goodie bag that I got at the Melbourne Comedy Festival had a stuffed koala and a boomerang in it.
Yeah.
You know
Seriously?
What I mean? Hey, and the other thing that that's where I met the fucking Tim Tam. I pulled this shit out of the bag. I was like, stuffed koala, tiny boomerang, and at the bottom was the Tim Tams, and I didn't even really kind of get them until I got peckish, and then was like, oh fuck, I'll try one, and then and the story is legend. But anyway, so we were stereotyping him and saying that he had.
Whoa. You know where this is going, right?
It is legend.
Did you say peckish? Is that what you said?
Yeah, peckish.
Are you trying to impress him? Is this like you on a date? Are you trying to impress Will? Like what's happening right now?
He's pretty handsome. And funny. Yeah, and I did say peckish.
Do you want me to leave you guys alone?
So, and I don't know. Wait, this involves you. So anyway, we were throwing stereotypes at him in the last segment, and we were saying that he, has had sex with everybody in Australia, and he said, "Well, I actually did go on a date with Nicole Kidman." Go.
Yeah, all right. Well, I was doing a radio show back home, and
but just to explain too, radio in Australia is gigantic. It's bigger than television.
Yeah, for comics, it's bigger than television.
It's bigger than television. Yeah. Oh no, it's huge. No, they love it there, and it's good. A lot of it's really good.
Yeah, it is very different to
legitimately
radio
funny
here.
people actually do radio.
You had a show for a couple of years there, right?
Yeah, and we're talking to Nicole Kidman on the show, and at the time there was a few rumours about who she was dating, and she was like allegedly dating Russell Crowe. And I asked her about it on the show, and she said, every time I'm seen with a guy in public, the newspapers say that we are dating. And I said, well, hey, next time you're in Australia, if you want to be seen in public with me, that'd be really good for my reputation, right? So she said, yeah, sure. Next time I'm back home, why don't we go on a date, right?
Oh my God!
All right.
So you guys don't know each other. You previously did not.
Never met, right?
But she is easy.
But this is
am I hearing this wrong?
Yeah.
She's easy.
And this is on the radio, so we've obviously played this. She said, I'm home at Christmas. So when I'm home at Christmas, and so it's about 3 months, and we would have played that tape every single day on the show for the next 3 months.
Yes.
Until it didn't sound like Nicole Kidman, it sounded like Morgan Freeman. The tape had been stretched. So if you just tuned in around November.
I would love for you to go on a date with Morgan Freeman.
Around November, if you tuned in, people would have been like, Will is definitely going on a date with the guy from The Shawshank Redemption. There's going to be prison sex.
Right?
That's hot.
Yeah, it's going to be hot. So anyway, it got to Christmas and it had not happened. And I didn't really expect it was going to happen, right? So there's a picture of her in the paper visiting sick children for the Make-A-Wish Foundation. These sick children had decided that they wanted to meet Nicole Kidman, right?
Yeah,
so
sure.
I thought it would be funny to go on the radio and have a bit of a rant. And basically I was saying, this is these poor children, not only are they dying, but now they have to hang out with a liar, a woman who was willing to go on national radio and say that she was going to go on a date with me.
Yes.
Well, you're meant to go on a date with me, Nicole Kidman. You're hanging out with sick children at the hospital all of a sudden.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Yeah, totally.
I was imagine to make them feel.
I was like, what about my Make-A-Wish to finger you in some back alley of
Yes!
Well, what about that, right?
See, it's the fucking cut of our jib, right?
Yeah. Anyway.
Cut of our jib.
As this is happening, the guy I was co-hosting the radio show with, we've gone to a song, and the studio phone has rung, and I've just seen him answer the phone and give it this yes, and then handed me the phone and said, it's Nicole Kidman. Now, normally if my co-host had handed me a phone and said, it's Nicole Kidman, I would have thought he was taking the piss, right? But he said it in that same voice you would use to say, both your parents are dead. You just knew that it was... So she's on the phone, she's like, oh no, I wanted to go on the date, blah, blah, blah. So she goes, what are you doing today? And then she said one of the most horrible things I've ever heard in my entire life. She goes, look, it's my son's birthday today, but the party will be done by midday. Maybe we can do something in the afternoon. Right.
Oh
So now, not only do I feel bad, but she's blowing off for her son's birthday party. So come and drink with me, right?
Yeah.
So anyway, we made some arrangements and whatever. And I've gone back to my flat, and I'm living in this tiny little apartment in Bondi, me, a single man and some cats. It's not...
Yeah, I've been there.
Yeah.
And that's how you'll end up, by the way.
And so I'm assuming when she comes around to my house, there'll at least be a publicist or a someone.
Right, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
A someone with her.
Yeah,
right?
she's going to be escorted. This is going to be kind of a thing that she's doing.
I certainly wouldn't send anyone alone to my house.
Yeah,
right.
Terrifying.
Yeah, right?
No, I had to bring Dave in here just to be in the closet with you. I get it.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, because I am the sort of guy who would to answer the door would dress exactly like a character in BMX Bandits, just to see what their reaction would be.
Are you saying you're rapey?
I'm not saying I am, but I'm saying that I could give off that vibe. If you came around. So I've answered the door, and it's just her. Just her, alone,
She
at my door.
there alone and went to your house.
Yeah, got dropped off. Right? At my house.
How do you not kill her?
Dave, you've moved the plot forward too
That's
fast.
just like, come on in, grab the sickle that you always have hanging behind your door. Whoosh!
That's bold on her part, though. I mean, she's an international superstar, right? I mean, she's not even. It's not like she's Danny Minogue.
No.
Right?
No, totally.
Right?
She's a proper big star, and so she's in my house now, and now I'm regretting every purchasing decision I've ever made in my entire
you're looking
life.
at all this shit. And you're
I'm just going, you know what? I am too old to have Simpsons toys, and you don't know that until you just don't know that until Nicole Kidman's in your house.
They actually did studies, and nothing in the world dries up a vagina faster than Simpson toys.
Yeah, those talky ones. The ones that when you push them, they say things from The Simpsons. Yeah. That's a good decision. You're trying to impress the ladies.
Oh yeah, ladies love that.
Oh, that's fucking.
So we've gone down to this like local RSL. I don't know if you have RSLs here, but the Return Servicemen's League. So they're like for military guys, but they're like bars, like
USO.
USO.
Oh, okay, right.
Oh, yeah, okay.
And
Are you a vet, or can you just go there?
You can just go there. I was like a member of this club. It was like the nearest like bar that I like to drink at my house, and I took Nicole Kidman there because it's mostly full of.
You can't go to him unless you're.
No, and by the way, just so people know, the Australians did take what England gave them was a penchant for the drink.
Oh, they like to drink?
Yeah, they like to drink. And it doesn't matter where they drink.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be fancy. Is there something on tap, right? You guys, you'll drink it, right? Yeah, you'll take it. You'll take it in the drink.
It's a big drinking culture. The government wanted to put warning labels on the side of alcohol bottles to like they have in cigarettes, with the lungs and the limp cocks and stuff.
But in Australia, it says if you don't drink this, get the fuck out of our country.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
you don't drink this, you're a bitch.
Yeah, it's weird. AA is for faggots is on the bottom, which is I took that a little bit personally. I'm just wearing a sweater.
It's actually when you buy like light beer, it says "What are you?"
What are you?
Yeah, it just says
how you is. What you is?
Yeah.
What is you? Why you is like you is?
How you is the way you is?
I don't know why I is.
This RSL club does like it's drinks at 1940s prices sort of thing, So I thought you can't compete with the Tom Cruises of the world like on budget. You go the other direction, right? You go to some cool place where they're not going to care that Nicole Kidman's there because they had a bayonet up their ass in World War One,
Fucking
so.
Awesome.
That was a weird war, the way they would. I mean, it was called the anal conflict.
Well, it was called the anal puppet war, and you would shove anything up anyone's ass.
If you got near a guy from the other side, you would just shove your bait in his ass, not kill him, and then just lift him up and run around in the trenches with him, and he would go, "Hey, it's on my ass!"
Yeah. You play with them.
People didn't have asses. I would say asses. They didn't have asses until the war.
That's right.
That's where the line comes from. It's an evolutionary thing. Bayonets.
How the ass originated.
Yeah.
There you go. You're learning a lot today. This is like
This is our science edition.
Science edition.
Yeah.
Of walking the room.
It'll save you reading the lids of Snapple.
I would like to interject and say these fucking caramels are awesome.
Yeah, they are.
Okay, go ahead. Fuck.
Yeah.
So we went to this bar to drink, and we had 6 beers.
Is anybody like, holy fuck, Nicole Kidman's in here, or they were all a bunch of grizzled vets, or like, yeah, whatever?
They were mostly old people. One person came to say hello, and then
did you ever during the day go, holy fuck, Nicole Kidman's here?
Yeah, all the time.
Yeah,
like to her.
Were you tripping
out loud?
And is the while you're talking to her, are you able to have a conversation, or is there a running dialogue in your head going, this is actually happening? Like, were you? And did you spark? Did you fucking? Were you like? Oh, wow.
I thought we did. Like like. As a comic, the one thing I was concerned about, like, she laughed at all my jokes, and after she laughed, she would touch my knee.
What?
So she'd do this.
Because at that point, I would have learned over and go, just show me your cunny. Right? I mean, that's the point where you just you move into Nicole Kidman. You get to the fucking point.
And
you use some disturbing, weird term for a vagina.
I hate it.
From Arkansas,
You're like,
show me your cunny, Nicole Kidman. Or do you call it your kitty?
Doug Stanhope just turned this off. There are juggalos that would listen to this, and they're even like, "Man, I'm not that fucked up."
They're hitting their computers.
Is this the way you act in front of fucking guests?
Yeah.
We bring out treats, and you behave like a dirtbag, like a fucking. You're such a dipshit. Could we let him finish the story?
Okay, but
he's in a bar with Nicole Kidman, and she's
like to
touching
be
his
near
knee.
a free spirit. But go ahead.
Oh well, so we had 6 drinks. I paid for them all. Yeah. Apparently, no change for $1 million note at the RSL.
That's all right. That's all right. That's what a man's supposed to do. That's all right.
But she was really nice. She was really funny. Like, that was the thing that I was really surprised by, and really quite open and honest about, like, the Tom Cruise years and all that sort of stuff. She was happy to talk about that, and because I was fascinated, obviously. And like, even though in my head the whole time, like, I was like, because
you're
like,
oh my God,
clearly
you're Nicole Kidman.
Yeah, but there's another part of me that's like, well, clearly she's not interested in you, right? Like, it's like
she was touching your knee, though.
She was touching my knee. That's what I thought too.
That's the female version of fingering you.
Yeah, that's right. She fingered me. That's how in the.
God, that's amazing.
Right?
Yeah.
So how did it end? Did you try to get her
Oprah
in the
touched my
sack?
knee, held my knee almost the entire first episode, and I became a millionaire.
Really?
Momentarily.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's because she was scared you were going to fall down or run or something.
No, but she just when a woman reaches over and grabs your knee, there's something
That's
really.
something?
It's really well. It's a very assuring. It's
No,
'cause
if-
it's a
if-
control
look, if
thing.
I'm with
It's
a-
basically
we-
no. It's
that-
basically saying we're good. I
Yeah,
got this.
yeah.
Like it's
But if
basically
a
saying
woman
I'm in
touches
control
you on a
here.
date on the knee, that means like I would like this to go further. Mm-hmm. I think.
What if a man touches you? Because I need to ask about this. So the coach of the football team I support back home, he was a new coach, and I was like hosting their function. So the first time we met, I'd been on stage, and then I went down into the audience, and there was someone else on stage, and he was sitting next to me.
Yeah.
And to get that intimacy when other people are talking, he leaned in and grabbed my knee and started talking to me. Now we'd never spoken before, and then he continued to hold my knee for nearly 20 minutes.
Oh my God!
But like while we were talking, in a manly way.
I can't
and I'm
say
a pretty cool guy, but.
Because the sports guys, there's a lot of ass slapping, and I think I don't know because to me, I
feel like that's a test. That's this is a test.
Did you
by
get
the
a
way.
heart?
It was like, well, no, but it was one of those things where I'd like to think I'm a cool guy, but I was kind of, there was a point where I did not hear a thing he said, but all I was going was like, when are you going to tell me off my name?
Oh, that is weird.
So we'll do more of this, and the next segment we're going to keep our hands on his knee.
Yeah. Both of us.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then.
But
then
you
Greg
have
will
to, you
put
have to
his
promise to
mouth
keep
near
your hand off your dick.
No,
You have to promise to take your hand off your dick.
I'll
while
be
you do
giving
it.
myself a tug, and you'll be taking care of Will.
I'm going to get you the shaker so you can just boom, pop it off in one.
Look, the way this ends up, human centipede. Okay,
Cheese? Do I need cheese?
Have you seen Human Centipede?
That's I'm familiar with the concept, right?
Yeah. So,
Lips.
Well, we got to get to that.
So I'll probably be the front, but you guys figure out who's going to be the caboose and who's going to be the middle car. Okay? And this involves surgery. I would like to say this. I'll be at the Laugh Factory on Thursday, opening for Tim Allen. And after I said that, these guys look confused. Yes, I still do stand-up.
I think Tim Allen was the thing that threw both of us, but you go ahead and glitter done or whatever you need to do, man.
No, he doesn't.
You
do
made
that
fun of him
anymore.
on the very first episode of this.
Did I?
Yeah, you were doing like some Tim Allen monkey fucking thing at the very beginning of this podcast when we still didn't know what we were doing, and the show hasn't gotten any better, and you haven't gotten any funnier. That's been our show for this week.
If you want
Glitter
to
done.
follow us on Twitter, it's Walking the Room. If you want to go to our Tumblr page, it's Walking the Room. If you want to email us, it's walkingtheroom@gmail.
Yeah.
You can also donate if you want through the Tumblr page. And is that it? Is there any more information?
We're gonna follow up with Will.
Oh, on our Facebook page. That shit is blowing up. And then there'll be another episode with Charlie Clausen here.
He's not Charlie Clausen.
Whatever.
You're fucking such an asshole.
Whatever.
Glitter done.